Today, we're going to talk about the travel lifestyle and the pros and cons of living in the nomadic way. Now, first, let's just define what my definition of living a nomadic lifestyle is. Maybe that is working remotely, which is what I'm doing right now, or traveling with your work, which I'm also doing right now. Living out of a suitcase, moving different hotels, maybe for a short period of time, 1, 2, 3 nights, or maybe even up to a week. That's what we are currently doing. Now, we've learned a lot, my wife and I, we've learned a lot. So let's start with the positives. The positives are 2024 has been an amazing year. The things that we have done in 2024 are what some people try to do over 10 years. It's been mind-blowing how many countries we've seen, the experiences we've had, the people we've met, the food, the cultures. There are so many amazing things that we have done. And the things that I really enjoyed have been relaxing on a boat. So we got to go to Australia and we were there for 5 weeks, but we came back to the US via a cruise. So we left Australia and took a 3-week cruise back to Hawaii back in April. And that was a lot of fun because we didn't get the internet package and I could only read books, right? So I got to learn, I got to grow and just relax. The seas were very calm. We stopped in French Polynesia. It was just a lot of fun.
Hi, friend. We'll get back to the episode in 1 second, but we want to give you a free gift for joining us today. It's a 3-part free workshop where you get to learn how to get a 10% raise without doing more work. Then we're going to teach you what to do with that extra money. Because the end goal is for you to start living your ideal life years, if not decades sooner. So, do you need to get out of debt? Do you want to spend more on the life that you want to live? Or maybe you want to invest that extra income. All of these things are in this free workshop. Just go to sentinelcoaching.com/raise. That's sentinelcoaching.com/raise. Now back to the episode.
Now, the cons. Now, some of the things that we don't consider is missing home, having a home base, getting sick, right? I mentioned that we move every so often, right? Every few days or every few weeks. And having different beds and different pillows and different sounds can get draining, especially if you've booked a holiday or like a tour that day. If you booked something but you don't feel well, it kind of sucks, right? Now, there are so many other things that we have experienced, and just this week we got the opportunity to almost see someone overdose in the area that we're staying with here in Istanbul. Not great fun, but it is something that happens when you are moving around. Maybe you haven't chosen. I didn't choose the best spot to stay this week. But guess what? That's okay. Remember all those books and the growth that I've gotten to do? On the positive side, also comes from the negative experiences as well. I've learned and grown and even become a better communicator with Elle. That can regard my feelings, that can talk about finances, that can talk about how we want to travel, right? We think we're going to move towards not traveling as much, meaning maybe we just stay in the RV a little bit more for next year, or we choose a spot to go to for more than 1 week at a time. Maybe it's 3 weeks, maybe it's a whole month. We go and we find a place that we get fully immersed, right? We're gonna grow and do these things. So I wanted to share the pros and cons of this traveling lifestyle because, one, I don't want you to be discouraged, but just know that there are going to be things that you don't know yet. A lot of people love this dream, this idea of being nomadic and being able to travel the world, but that's just because they haven't done it yet, right? Is it that you really want to do it, or you just like the idea to strive to do that? It's up to you. You get to choose. My encouragement for this video and any of our future videos is just to try it. This is our experience right now. Like, I'm doing this video coming from you from Istanbul during this 6 to 10 week travel overseas. Just try it. Because the best thing that you're going to learn is that you didn't die. And I'm gonna throw in a financial tip as well. Same with credit cards. Cut them up, get rid of them. Because the best thing you're going to learn is you didn't die. Get out of debt because you didn't die. You do not want to regret things. Getting out of debt, you won't regret. Traveling, you won't regret. Just get out and do it because your experience is going to be different than mine. And I encourage you to do so. So be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.